Someone turn off that MTA recording. I can't hear that.
Crush.
So what are you trying to do? Someone tell me what he trying to say out there. Can someone turn that recording off for the love of God? Lord have mercy. 3 watts taking them out. Alright, Pistol Whip, drop that hammer. This guy don't want to listen. This guy don't want to listen. Drop that hammer. This guy don't want to listen. Drop that hammer. I got down, baby. What?
I can't drop the hammer. Before I got to the bottom of my front steps, man, that mic came flying out that window, landed right in my hands. I gotta fire up some sort of shit. Give me a minute, man.
Hey, Roger, right on. He got spanked this morning. He's gonna get spanked again. I don't know, man. You stand by. You did exactly what I told you to do. I was trying to find out what this dumb punk are trying to do, but hey, he wants to repeat himself. He wants to ghost talk. He wants to talk to himself. We can't control that. Hey, but Pistol Whip, have a good weekend, man. I did what I did to do twice in a row. Same day, twice in a row. Hey, Pistol Whip, have a good weekend. Have a good Friday evening. I got down.
I'm gonna title it Came for More. I'm gonna title these gates Came for More. These evening gates are gonna be titled Came for More.
Came for more. Came for more. Hey, Pistol Whip, you say came for more? Hey, he's not a satisfied customer. Hey, Pistol Whip, I'm not even a raise my voice. He's not a satisfied customer. I got down, baby.
Well, you know why he not a satisfied customer. He ain't a customer of mine, that's why.
Yeah, Roger, right on. He's not a customer. Hey, Pistol Whip, you said he's not a customer of yours, but he came back for more, man. Hey, Pistol Whip, he's looking for that round two. He's looking for that round two. I'm not even a raise my voice, baby.
Yo, man, typical junkie. Only his newest addiction is the Richie 206 addiction. I told you when you first came back on the air after that vacation, man. I told you after the first 2 lockups with him, dude, you're going to be everything under the sun. He's going to talk like you're your new best friend, and he's been rolling with you for 3 decades. The king of New York, I'm clear.
Hey, Roger, right on, man. I don't know. He's not hanging out with me, man. He's not hanging out with me for sure, man. Pistol Whip, I got down right there, baby. I'm told on page all the guys that say he's not gonna raise his voice a little Mary out there.
Where do you pick up Prospect Expressway off of Linden Avenue?
You mean Linden Boulevard, don't you?
Yeah, Roger, right on, Pistol. Roger, right on, no doubt about it. Worldwide, no squeal. Worldwide, hey, Pistol Whip, but you take care, my friend. Hey, Pistol Whip, have a good Friday. Have a good weekend.
That driver looking for that information, go to channel 37, press your mic, and ask that question again. Don't worry about you don't hear anybody talking. Press your mic and ask that question. That's the Dollar Van Taxi channel. I'll have you there in a jiffy.
I'm not even gonna raise my voice, Pistol Whip. I got a whole lot more, man. Take care, Pistol Whip. Have a good weekend, small fry. Got down.
Roger, right on, swell fry. All right, 6. I'm not going to key up for a couple of minutes, man. If I do, it'll take me 20 minutes to do this mic rather than another 5. I'll be back. Quick $15, you know? I'll be back.
Nobody's gonna miss you if you don't key up. Ain't nobody out there gonna miss you if you don't key up. And you know who said it? They call me the big C or the Canarsie. Top of the hour to you there, Mr. Enforcer.
Hey, Big C. I'm going to run over to your crib and bring all that shit I just took out of Enforcer's pocket, and me and you going to choke and smoke tonight. I'll be back.
You gotta work. Yo, man, I don't smoke, son. I've been there and I've done that. I don't smoke. I'm a retiree, son. I put all that shit behind me. I leave that stuff up to you that don't want to give it up. You better start listening to Enforcer, man. I mean it.
I got a better idea. I'm just going to sit back and listen to you and him talk. I think it would be really entertaining. It's entertaining while I wire up this mic. The king of New York. Your hole in the wall. That's non-Crooklyn, Brooklyn CB shop back in the quiet chair.
Yeah, you still gargling your throat. You keep gargling your throat. You better stop smoking that shit, man. You're gonna fuck up your brain. You getting out of that amp?
Never. See the size of that sour? Never. Double.
I gotta go.
Who's that gotta go? Is that small fry?
Have a good weekend, Pistol Whip. Small fry got down, baby.
All right, small fry. You got a copy on the big C of the Canarsie waving a hand your way.
Hello, Big C Canarsie. Hey, Big C Canarsie, welcome to the weekend, my friend.
That's why you sound so distorted and muffled. All right, Nick. Get a safe trip home, man. Keep your eyes on the road. Mama waiting for you.
Yeah, Roger, right on, Big C. Have a good weekend out there, Big C. Hey, Big C, have a good Friday evening. And have a good weekend out there. My long-time TV friend, Big C Canarsie. Small.
410, Nick. Get home safe, man. I mean, years ago they were decent, man. They were all right, you know, but their brand turned to shit over the years when it was taken over. You're just mad because Richie slapped you around.
Pistol Grip, bang out that mic, baby. About your Pistol Grip, worldwide, no squeal, mobile looking, baby.
Come on, man. 2 more wires to go. Give me a minute.
Alright, man, I'll give you a minute. Hey, Pistol Rip, I gotta go, man. I was telling you, have a good weekend. Hey, Pistol Rip, I gotta go, man. Have a good weekend out there, no doubt.
Yeah, after about...
All right, you're not gonna pull. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. I'll be back. Anyway, I'll be back to break Richie's. Who we got?
Hey, driver, I gotta go, but I'm still talking, no doubt. Worldwide, no squeal, mobile. Worldwide, no squeal, bad acting, mobile. Got down right there, baby. I never shut the fuck up. Who is that, 614?
Yeah, Roger. Yo, he's using the, what is it, the...
614, knocking on your door, small fry. Hey, 614, I gotta talk to my radio, man. You're a loud duck brother, man. Hey, 614, you a loud cotton picker for sure. 614, have a good weekend. Small fry, got down, baby. Yeah, Roger, right on, man. You done or you still going out? Oh, sounding good, dude. 121, will you? I say, you done or you still going to do another trip? Oh, man, you making all that American dollar, man. You making all that paper. Hey, Roger, right on, man. Shit, change. We all can use some change. Every now and then we gotta use some change. But no doubt, 614, small fry, knocking on your door, baby. That's it, right there. All right, 614, take care, my friend. Small fry got down.
127, small fry, Mike.
No doubt, man. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy this Friday evening. I gotta go, man. Let me put this back on the shelf, man. I gotta go. Worldwide, no squeal, mobile. Worldwide, no squeal. I'm doing light duty, man. I'm getting sick and tired of keying up. I'm getting sick and tired of dropping the hammer on these guys out here. Take care of 614, Pistol Whip, Big C Canarsie. Big C Canarsie, have a good weekend. Small fry, got down, baby.
Someone is tired of hearing the TSA. They put the recording on.
Worldwide, no squeal, mobile, got down, baby.
People like Pedro that has a 14-foot truck and he wants to go onto a 12-foot one underpass and gets wedged.
Hello, Michael Action. Hello, dear Michael Action. Small
Look at that, he's trying to tell my truck driver joke. Ain't that a bitch?
Small fry, waving a hand, baby.
Small fry, Mike Action, waving a hand.
Have a good Friday evening out there. Enjoy your weekend when you get to it. Michael Action. Michael Action. Small fry. Mobile got down, baby.
And then you wonder why people get in jail jammed under 12-foot one underpasses when he's got a 14-foot truck. Have a great weekend.
I think it's funny he's trying to tell my truck driver joke.
Nah, I'm delivering the goddamn bridge.
Yeah, deliver the pizza. Hey, Richie, deliver the pizza. The boy's hungry. Come on. Pistol Whip, deliver the pizza. The boy's hungry. Come on.
My son, I ran a pizzeria on St. Mark's Place for almost a year and a half. I never delivered pizzas. And last I checked, you ain't no domino driver either.
I don't even like Domino's. I don't know what he got them from. I don't even. Family, we don't like Domino's, man. We like to do the local pizzerias, baby.
Rogers. All right, I'm all finished. Let me run this back out and collect. Give me a second.
Yeah, Roger, man. He's got somebody else there plugging his ears. He's got another 10-block away neighbor out there plugging his ears, baby.
I tell you one thing, that's when radio was enjoyable. That's when you had winos.
I think he's trying to tell you that's when they were those liar junkies or frauds out here claiming to come out here to expose a fraud, and the only liar and junkie fraud that got exposed was him, clear as day.
Out here, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's he trying to do, but it's alright, man. I hear you, I hear Michael Action, I hear 614. I hear all my big radios out there, man. I hear all my friends out there with them big radios, no doubt about it. Worldwide, no squeal. Worldwide, no squeal. Mobile, that down right there, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out here just sort of.
Worldwide, no squeal. Worldwide, no squeal. Mobile, got down a pistol whip. Have a good weekend, man. Michael Action, pistol whip. Have a good weekend. I got down, baby.
Roger, right on, man. Roger, right on, man. Just give me a second. Let me get this last screw in this thing and run this out. I'll be right back.
10-4, man. Have a good weekend.
It's a little on the low side. Is that the highest? Is that a power? That's a power high, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be that low. I mean, it's a hand note, but it's pretty much cranked up, or maybe that gives me better.
All right, no, it sounds good. What other?
That's the first time I ever heard him give a true radio check.
Yeah, this isn't the clearest I've ever heard you. Put it that way. The lower deck, and I just got down. Me, everything Richie 127 does says. Michael J. Pyman, a.k.a. everything 127 does.
Yo, got down, baby.
No, just by switching antennas, you sound a whole lot better, man.
Yeah, you got even lower in Brooklyn on the antenna switch.
Yeah, that antenna, what's made the difference. The antenna itself, whatever antenna you switched to, it made a big difference.
Yeah, it sure did. It dropped you 2 bars, see?
Yeah, but you got them guys out there, man. They say they want to bring out trusted trusters. They're going to make them channel 19 great again with the English.
Well, I worked yesterday, and when I worked 2 doubles, I worked my days off, so yeah.
Oh, can you imagine what the mic looks like while he's crunching chips and crackers? My man, oh shit.
After 11.
Great again, but he hasn't done Uganda. He hasn't done shit.
Donald J. Trump said he's the only one that's allowed to talk while he's eating.
Yeah, my last check, I got like 83 hours OT, man, on my last check. I was like, damn.
Not in New York City, you didn't.
always be texting you straight from my kitchen.
I tell you one thing, man, it takes a toll on you. I don't have to tell you that, you know yourself, man. And, yeah, after a while, man, you walk around, you start feeling like a zombie, man. Yeah, the money's great, man. You know, I like opening that check and see $4,500 on my check, but you know what? It takes a toll on the body, man. The other antenna didn't sound as good as it does now. I think it was whatever antenna you switched from that was causing that issue. It wasn't an issue, it was just the clarity.
Worldwide, no squeal, mobile. Worldwide, no squeal, mobile, baby. Worldwide, no squeal, bad acting, mobile. Worldwide, no squeal, bad acting, mobile, baby.
Hello.
He found a baby to take by the hand. All right, man. Let me get situated and let's get busy, y'all.
He's not on the bridge anymore, that's why. Yeah, he goes on one of the bridges that has good coverage to Brooklyn, and he starts yelling at the top of his lungs.
Hey, Six, I didn't know he ride a shotgun.
The more wattage you're gonna get. Exactly. I know, it's funny, you got these guys who using power mics and they're screaming into the mic, thinking that's gonna make a difference. You gotta love it, man. It's funny.
I wonder who's using a power mic out here.
Oh, yeah, they get pissed off, they start playing the noise toys. That's when you know they're defeated. It's like the white flag.
Mr. Enforcer owns the white flag. That's how he knows so much about it. NYC Radio was the playlist. Or Enforcer 250 the playlist. On the Rishi Radio 127 channel. The King of New York got down.
Yeah, Roger. And, how's Carmine and Sal? Everything's alright? It's fun, you get tired of it, you know. See, that's why I love it, man. You can never get tired of it, man.
What are you talking about? It's going on 5 years. He don't get tired of sucking my dick, even though I showed him up, punked him. Oh, and made him forget all about his Kevlar gloves and the stab on his shoulder. God damn, practice what you preach, son. This is New York City, man. It's a tough crowd. You gotta get real.
Diodes, yeah. That's Roger.
Much better. Big difference. Everybody comes in with a different signal. You know, if you're weak, if you make it, you see it. But before, prior to that, everybody was at the end like that.
What does that MTA recording hit you with? Yeah, I tell you, whoever's doing it has a pretty good signal for, I guess that's where it's located.
But I hit everybody harder.
But it's funny though. I'm just saying to myself, you really don't have much of a life if you're doing that like that, where you cook and bake, day in, day out, hours at a time, man. You gotta get yourself a girlfriend or boyfriend, do something.
Well, as long as you have drivers out here with high clearance that don't clear those tunnels, you gotta have a recording out here. That's it's unfortunate, but that's what you gotta have. This is the MTA. If your truck is taller than 12 foot 1 inch, turn around immediately, or you're going to get wedged under there. Yeah, right? And there's two separate recordings that are going on. And they're independent of one another. I even hear it on 21, channel 21. It's not just here.
And I see it. The one guy comes over about the next week. The other recording.
You know what it is? They're tired of the Marys on the channel crying and whining. So someone just says, you know.
Look at him trying to repeat Richie. Look at him trying to repeat Richie. That's right. They're tired of all those jerk-off junkies in the city and all the shit they got to hear in their radios. You know what? That's twice he told the truth today. Oh, this is an awesome video game. Came back for more.
My radio, I don't hear the whining. It's almost like a filter, you know what I mean? Like a noise filter.
Why don't you leave that man alone? That man ain't bothering you. Why don't you leave that man alone, Cotton Picker?
I'm going to get a job at the MTA. Every day. Channel 21. Every day.
Richie.
Well, I'm trying to get Richie 127 a job, man. That guy, all he wants to do is get high all day, smoke his K2 and his crack, man. I'm trying to get him a job, and he calls himself the king of New York, the greatest tech on the...
I guess that guy you hang around with, Big C's a crackhead.
Goes over there, Utica Avenue.
Leave that man alone. He ain't bothering you.
All day. I mean, you know, what technician do you know that sleeps all day long, morning, noon, and night, getting high?
It's not my fault that radio work is good to me because I'm real good at it and I can do just that because of it. Damn. Lord have mercy. How do I do it?
That's what they call a synthetic marijuana that's made in China.
Give yourself a top on the head, man. Give yourself a top on the head.
Morning, noon, and night. As soon as he gets up, he's lighting up. I mean, I never heard of anything like that, man. So, you know, I'm just trying to help him out, man. His name is Richie 127, crackhead Richie. I'm trying to get him off the pipe. guy, Richie 127, always blowing shit up.
Oh, man, I tell you. Well, one thing for sure, man, it ain't boring.
You know the funny thing is, hey, Pappy, you know the funny thing is he claims he's out here 30 years doing this. Do you remember, do you know it? Do you recall hearing a Richie 127 30 years ago, 25 years ago, 20, never, I didn't recall hearing this clown out here.
Came back a little while ago. Alright? I have to tell you, everybody on that channel, that beat up on that channel, those that are still here, those that are passed. And I never, ever heard that guy.
Exactly, you see? You're a second. Actually, there's like 5, 6 people that were out here that long say they never heard Richie 127 or that guy 206, Pedro. Yeah, I know. But you know what it is? He just wants to feel wanted. You know, the guy is, he's highly delusional because of the, what you...
God, he gets so mad when I don't talk to him or lock it up with him or pay him any attention. Hey, Big C, it should be you trying to talk to him. I'd like to hear how you would cooperate him.
Half ago, there was like 8 people in Brooklyn. They had to rush to the hospital because they were like flipping out on that K2. One guy was...
And only K2 smokers would notice. Only K2 smokers would notice. Ain't this a bitch?
And that's when they start cracking down on these bodegas, man. They were selling the K2 right out of the bodegas, and they finally cracked down, and some of them were closed down temporarily.
Yeah, but we all know he don't get his from the bodega. His coming out of the back of PM Electronics.
It's illegal for someone to sell it, so you go figure.
That's not bullshit, isn't it? Oh, my Lord. Yeah, the funny thing about it is there was a guy down where I work at. So, there's a lot of clubs in the